Hey, this is Ash. Thanks for hanging out for part two of Land Your Dream Job. Okay, I just wanted to show you the ad again, just to take a look at it. So it's about a 1 minute ad, takes you to the landing page. So we're gonna go over there to the landing page, and here we are. So okay, so what I was talking about before was what is it what are we getting, right? Fill out the form to get instant access. Access to what? I don't know. I don't know what like you just got to be a little more specific as to what they're getting because people are like, oh. I mean, you have to realize that people are resistant. You're like, oh, enough. I mean, this gag is so old, right? The gag of opt-in is so old. Like 20 years ago, this worked. Everybody's like, oh, I'll just fill up in there. But now people are like, oh, I don't want to be on another list. I don't know. Yeah, I know you made all these promises, but I don't know. It just seems kind of like I would say access to the best training that will change your life, to change everything you think about job search, the job search, the dream job search training program or something. I mean, it's just lazy copyright. Okay, so in this strategy, okay, so here it says strategy session, which is kind of weird because everywhere I've looked, strategy session means a phone call, right? You're getting on a phone call. So I don't know where this person's getting this terminology, but I wouldn't use it because if you look at all the other sales pages, they'll have, they'll have a webinar, you go to a webinar and they go call us for have a strategy session. So it means a call, a phone call. So you're like, okay, oh, so I'm filling out access and then they're going to put me on a call. I don't want to go on a call. I mean, I kind of want to read some more stuff or maybe watch a video. I don't, oh, then maybe I don't want to do that. Okay, so I don't think that's what they mean, but that's what we got. Okay, other than that, I actually read these and the copy is actually pretty good here. I like what they're saying. So the invisible force that holds mid-career and senior level professionals back from achieving their career goals and how to overcome it. Okay, I really, really like this. Because people don't really know what's holding them back, right? It really is a mental game, right? It's not, and people may make excuses like, well, I don't have this opportunity, or I look like this person, I look like, I fall into one of these categories of demographics, and so that's why I can't get opportunities. Or, but mostly it's a mental game of what's like, why do some people succeed and others don't? It's not really so much opportunities. It's just they've overcome their fears and whatever's holding them back. And so, and I think a lot of people know that. They go, oh yeah, there's something, I don't really know what's holding me back, but So it says invisible force, beautiful. The M4, holding mid-career and senior level back from achieving their goals, and then it says how to overcome it. Beautiful. I love it. And then so it's giving you the answer. It's like, you're going to learn this invisible force, and then we're going to tell you how to overcome it. Beautiful. Okay. And then it says the three-step system that has enabled my clients to unlock their career potential and secure the compensation they deserve. Oh, I love it. This is great. I mean, this is really good copy. So three-step system. So you're making it super simple. You're like, it's only three steps, and it's a system, right? It's a, system implies that it's been working for all these other people, and it's gonna work for you. It's a system, and it's only three steps. Beautiful. And then he refers to his clients and unlock their career potential. Most people go, oh God, I got so much potential. I can do so great, but nobody's recognizing, and I need to unlock that. So he got that in there. And then secure compensation they deserve, right? A lot of people are like, God, I want this compensation, I want this amount of salary, I want this money, but um, but here, but and then other people will go to them, well, you deserve more. Like people will say you deserve, like nobody will say you want more, right? No third party would say, oh, you want more money. they would come up to you and go, "You deserve more money." So it's kind of like an endorsement that you're not coming up with yourself, right? You're like, so if you go, "Oh, I want $150,000 a year," but if someone says you just deserve 150,000, oh, well, it's not what I think I should get. Other people are saying I should get that. Other people are saying I should get $150,000 because I deserve it. I like it. Okay. The proven roadmap. Okay, beautiful. Here we go. Roadmap. It's like, okay, here it's like a system, right? It's another system. We got a roadmap. We got a game plan, and it's proven that takes career-minded individuals from feeling lost, anxious, and overwhelmed, which is a very common trait of people who are unemployed, underemployed, looking for a new job, all the other stuff. To Okay, so all right, let's just read this again. The proven roadmap that takes career-minded individuals from feeling lost, anxious, and overwhelmed to confidently navigating the job market and landing the job they've always wanted. Okay, I really love that because people do feel lost. They feel anxious. They feel overwhelmed, and navigating the job market and landing the job they've always wanted. Yeah, I mean, I think most people feel like they're not at the job that they always wanted. So, uh, you know, as much as I critiqued and criticized this, I mean, it's not bad. I was just throwing out some ways to improve it. But this is really, really good. I really like these bullet points. Um, my only suggestion was I would just highlight some key phrases that really, because this is what people are going to do. They're going to like, okay. And so you want to highlight, I don't know. I like the invisible force, the invisible, like, catchy, three-step system. I mean, since these are all in the beginning, I would just highlight these. Just kind of get you're going down, invisible force, the three-step system, the proven roadmap, just boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, proven roadmap. I got to read more. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. As seen on, this is always good. Sometimes I'm pretty critical of this, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have. I mean, there's only four. I would be honest, just you might as well just put a bunch more and call it a day. All right, companies I've worked with, slash my clients worked in. Okay, so these are top tier companies, right? Adobe, Airbnb, AT&T, Apple, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Pixar, NBC, Twitter. So, that's what people want. They like, oh, I want to work for these companies. These are the kind of companies. Okay, and then it says, meet AJ, whatever his last name is, your career transformation coach. Um, Career transformation coach. Yeah. Okay. Um, and then it kind of goes on. I'm not going to get into this because it's kind of hard to read. And I always say, and I've said this before, look at my other videos, this is what we call reverse type, where you have white type on a dark background or dark blue or black background, right? That's what we call reverse type. Most type is black or dark text on a white background. This is easier to read. This is why newspapers and magazines and stuff like that. I mean, that's not the only reason, but it's just easier to read. So headlines, big type is not so bad. It's fine. It actually sometimes it can make it even pop. But when you start getting the small font and text, it's really hard to read this white type on a blue background. I know it looks cool and sexy and everything, but it's just harder to read. Every time I see it, I'm like, and even when I want to read, I'm like, I just get fatigued. So don't do that. And this is just really long. What I would say on this one, I mean, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paragraphs. I mean, I would just put like a little header, not over every paragraph, but he's talking about, where he's been, where he's going, what he's doing, just put a little header to just grab people's attention because people just see it like a wall of text, right? And I say, if you want people to read if you expect people to read whatever, actually, let me take that back. If you're going to put content on your page, you want them to read it, right? Don't put anything on your page you don't want them to read because it's just a waste. And so if you want them to read it, make it legible and make it easy to read. Okay, so moving on. Nice little photo there. All right, got a photo there. All right, so let's look at the ad again. Okay, there we go. Get the ad. All right, I looked through some of these testimonials. Now it's great to have video testimonials, but I guess that's all I'm going to say. I mean, I think sometimes they can be kind of long and arduous and kind of boring, but it does add a lot of credibility, and it looks like they're real people. These testimonials, I didn't really review them too much, but they look like they came from, well, it says LinkedIn or something. Got more testimonials, beautiful, and some content down here. Okay, so that's pretty much all I can say. You know, this is great. Got credibility. People are commenting. Um, yeah, and then so that's about it. I mean, you know, the headline needs to be tightened up. I mean, of course, I would put. I mean, if it was me, I would probably I don't know. I would just give more reason to watch the video. Oh yeah, so let's go. Actually, I filled out the form. Let's go to the next page and see what we get here. So he's got this thing. It's got dream job detours. So the hidden factor. And I like that. That's something like I've always said, if you could take somebody's content, like write this and copy it and put it onto somebody else's page, then you haven't really accomplished much. I mean, this one is a little, you know, it's kind of unique. It's the three-step system, but it's not that unique. You can put it on somebody else's page. And so here he's got something that he calls dream job detours. Um, and isn't it, that's the invisible force. So I really, really like that. I wish they had that on the like on the previous page, the landing page. Okay, so he's got a video. It's about 30 minutes long. It's not too long, which is great. It's gonna kind of, I mean, I guess I would have a headline up here that just reinforces like you should watch this because I'll tell you, I mean, I worked in this business. You can get people, you know, it's like the proverbial, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So you can get them to opt in, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. But you want them to get to this stage. And so you want to have a headline that reinforces like, watch this. I know you just filled out the form, and a lot of people just fill out the form just to see what's on the other side. See if it moves them. I mean, people, it's just it's you know, it's a lot like, you know, anything else. You got to you don't assume that they're just in it, right? You have to move them again. Here again, they got this thing. I just get rid of it. It's got a good video. I mean, I didn't watch the whole video, but it seems like he's got some good graphics on it, kind of explaining stuff. And you know, here's step one. He's talking about the three-step process. So it's got more of the proof elements. And then book your career breakthrough session now. Make sure you watch the full presentation above before moving forward. Oh, I love it. See, that's great. So reinforcing, like, don't don't go to the next level until you watch the video. Beautiful. All right. But I would just, I mean, that's perfect down here, and I would leave it down here. Just above, I would be like, oh, you're gonna learn the whatever. What was that thing? Okay, who cares about that? Who cares about that? The I don't know the dream. Just you know, I would just say discovery. This video is going to show you the dream job detours. You're like, what the hell is that? And then it's just a click away, right? All you have to do is watch the video. But you got to do something to rouse their curiosity a little bit. Okay. Fill out the application form. Tell us more about your career journey and aspirations to prepare for the call. Okay, beautiful. And then so you're gonna fill out the form, and then you go to next, and then companies I worked with reinforcing that to get the testimonials, being a fool, just in case you forgot like that. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that because people are like, wow, gee, I don't know, I get, and that's why I say things like, put that as the header up here, because people are like, oh, I'm already on this page, I don't want to go back to the other page. All right, so I am going to, what's this?
Unfulfilled and undervalued.
Let's stop it for it. Okay, let's look at the ad again. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so dream job detail. See, this is the kind of thing he needs to have on the other page because this is unique to him. This is like his coined phrase. And this is what I talk about when you have to have copy that's unique, right? You can't just, if you could take your copy and place it on somebody else's page and it makes sense, then you've done nothing. But you can't take dream job detours, to somebody else's page. That's your thing. You coined that thing. And so that's what you need to do when you're thinking about getting people hooked in and aroused and with curiosity and things like that. Okay, talked about this page. Again, this is the this is what you get to when you opt in. This is the landing page that you get to from the ad. There's not really much here on the ad. And overall, I think it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's just like I said, I was in this market. Like I said, this doesn't arouse my curiosity. This does not, except for these. If I got to this point, I would say this would arouse my curiosity. Like it's pretty interesting, but saying something like this, dream job, would totally arouse my curiosity. Like, well, oh, wait a second, what is that? All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks a lot for hanging out, and I will see you next time.